Hey, how we doing on this Monday? I know I am 45 minutes late. Oh, part of it is the morning got away from me. Part of it is I wait for a bunch of noise outside to make sure it wasn't going to be picked up on the microphone. But yeah, so not the great way to start for Monday. But thank God it's Monday. We got another week and other things to make things happen. Hello, my name is David, and I am here to help you, for those of 50 and older, to create your own plan for your health and wellness freedom through personal growth by working on your body, mind, and spirit, balancing the triad, even if you've had little to no success before. And a new addition I'm adding to that is basically your health as a three lock box. The keys are body, mind, and spirit. You need those three to unlock your health completely. Keep unlocking them and you gain your wellness. So today's topic, we are going to go through personal spirituality's importance. So with spirit, we got personal spirituality, communal spirituality, and environmental spirituality. Personal spirituality is the first pillar of those. So personal spirituality is referring to it's your personal journey as you start exploring your own beliefs. It's a relationship, a connection you have to yourself in regard to your meaning, purpose, values, truth, and worth. Cover those a little more in the end briefly. Now, it can be beyond organized religion, though some people do find it through religion. But it's your relationship and connection to yourself. I'm looking down here because I got my notes. I want to make sure I get this information properly down to you. And there's one of the telling signs that you have a disconnection from your personal spirituality is that you have an inability to be alone in silence. Many people are afraid to be alone in silence and at solitude because they do not accept and embrace their thoughts, their feelings, your own inner quirks. What are the things that make you you? They aren't comfortable in their own skin, partially because they have moved so far away from the connection of who they were, they don't even know what it's like to be them. And there's that fear of not knowing. Fear of the unknown is what usually scares us a lot. So if you move so far away from who you are, it makes it hard to even connect to who you are. Part of this goes into, now that can be, the reason for that can be due to unresolved psychological issues such as trauma, mental environment, emotional, psychological tendencies. So there's factors that play in there. And this can start to develop in what we refer to as the shadow. Shadow is part of who we are, but a lot of us push it away. Carl Jung described the shadow as a hidden, repressed, and guilt-laden personality. So this is something there. The shadow's part of this kind of hides in the dark corners of who we are. And it usually has to do with those kind of quote unquote primitive emotions. Guilt, shame, fear, weakness, and desires, we all kind of try to hide, but yet they are part of us. Now, the shadow is a whole other topic. But what happens though is if you start disconnecting from yourself, you do not have that personal spirituality connection with yourself, you might try to distract yourself, whether it is with drugs, alcohol, or always having the television on, or always having something to distract yourself. So it provides a numbness or a numbing sensation so you don't realize and connect to truly who you are. Now, one of the things is mental health connects to your spirituality, but spirituality also intertwines with mental health and thus your physical health. So this is where it kind of comes into with your body, mind, spirit. No, I was going to say something else, but I'll touch that in just a moment. Holiday cups. Not Star Wars. But so that's why it's important. If you do not have a connection to who you are, what your values, what your morals are, those carry over to the community spirituality, who you spend your time around, who you hang around, and your environmental spirituality. You care for the environment, you connect with the environment, you believe in a higher power. Plus, if you do not have your values and morals connection to yourself, you're not as all that much likely to take care of your physical health. You're not going to exercise. You're not going to treat yourself right. You're not going to get the rest or do your mental health. You're not going to go through and do the things that need to be done to take care of yourself all the way around. So that's why spirituality is one of its important aspects. And personal spirituality kind of filters into everything else. It's taking that time to have that connection to yourself. So the main aspects of it, as we kind of touch bases here, are meaning, purpose, value, truth, and worth. So meaning refers to having some type of meaning in the here and now. What is some type of meaning in your life? Even if it's, hey, I have a job, I'm providing this service for someone. What is the meaning you have in your everyday life? Purpose, along the same lines. What is the purpose for future direction? Is that for this week, this month, this year, 5 down the road, 10 years down the road? What is your purpose? What are you working on? Values. Now, we can start to have values that we believe in. And in the way our world kind of works right now, it might be hard to make sure to hold on to those values. Excuse me. But yet it's all the more important to make sure we do hold on to them. Hang on to those things the best we can as touch of the world. And thus it kind of makes the world a better place, if you will. As kind of goofy as that may sound. Truth. Now, there are a variety of different truths out there, but the truth here we're talking about is the one ultimate truth, whatever you kind of believe. But with here, when I talk about body, mind, spirit, I believe we are a spiritual being in a physical body, and the mind connects the two together. But to realize we're kind of all in this journey together, and that's part of what that ultimate truth may be, is that we're all spiritual beings, and we're all in this together. We're all here to support and to go with each other. And then worth. Your own self-worth. A lot of times we tie our self-worth to accomplishments, what we have, the money we make, the jobs we make, the awards we won. Even if we're just strictly, okay, here, I'm healthy, I'm muscular, I'm strong. Sometimes we tie our self-worth to that. But that's going to be fleeting. You don't want to tie it to something outside yourself. You want the self-worth to develop unattached to anyone, anything. You want to develop your self-worth as you are. And realize you can kind of embrace the idea it's not perfection you're trying to go for. It's not this. You embrace the idea of your imperfections, which is one we'll talk about here in just a moment as well. But those are some of the things to kind of realize the importance of self-worth. If you're disconnected from it, there's so much you lose and the importance of it. So what can you do to get your personal spirituality? Just a couple little ones. And seek out things each day that make you feel valuable. Do you have a kid? Can you do something there? Can you help someone else? Read a self-help book. Personal growth and development can really help you work through a lot of those issues and kind of develop things up. And as I just mentioned here, realize the perfection of imperfection. That might take some time to kind of think about that one and realize it's perfectly good. Keep a journal so you can let go of your feelings inside as you reflect on your days. Personally, when I've done journaling, a lot of times if the difficult situation, I like to do it from a third person perspective, can automatically put you a step back. Set aside some daily time for some self-love and self-care practices, no matter how small they are. Even if it's just sitting down with a nice cup of coffee, curled up, listening to some music, there's a good personal care. Meditate, try to reconnect with yourself. But yeah, very important to kind of connect with yourself on a spiritual level, and that personal spirituality is the foundation for many other factors. But all right. So hopefully you have a great start to your Monday. Hopefully you're doing better than what I am. But as long as I don't focus on that, I'll be fine. I just focus on what I need to do, and we go from there. So if you want some help on any of the different topics to get you started on your health and wellness journey, in the link, you'll find a description of my Facebook group, some free trainings there. So have yourself a great Monday. I will catch you on Wednesday. So take care and balancing